But I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become. Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need from the truth of my need, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Stops him with a glove. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Boss setting up against the wall. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Takes the feed at the back end. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Nighthawks finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Boss gets a thumbs up to try anything he wants offensively. That's how gifted and creative he is. But as he does this move, he gets a little too nifty. He might have wanted to keep it a little simpler as he's unable to get by. Two in a row.
The Nighthawks have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Boss gains possession at center ice. Nice defensive robbery on that. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The backhand.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. There's a foot of collision. He got all of that one. Cuts to the paint. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hatties.
The Nighthawks have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. The Icebreakers will play from the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Taken along the wall by Dupuis. Nice poke check. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. possession out of the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the pick. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. And it's go time. Great! He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
The players practice penalty shots and breakaways all the time in practice. Different story in real time. In game, you got to find a way to have the confidence and trust in what you're going to do. It looked like he knew exactly what he was going to do when he stepped out there, James, and he buried it.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Passes it in front. Scores! What a play! The Nighthawks players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number 1. Dropped them in the open ice. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards.
Foz has 2 goals in the game already, James. You know that he's playing with a ton of confidence, and he can feel and taste that third.
Denies that opportunity. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeau!
Yeah, rain Chapeaus is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
The Nighthawks are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's
trying to shake loose. Oh, what a save! Chance in front. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on. And I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power. You can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this.
And rings the iron. Great pressure with the stick. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Tried to get creative by using the boards, but couldn't connect with it.
Yeah, and I think he just got in too tight to the defender here. You need a little more time and space if you want to be able to sidestep and get to that puck first.
And he slides it quickly to Lee. Puts it on net. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
The Nighthawks played along the wing and reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Here's the chance to set up now. Sneaks by the poke check. Ah, fantastic save!
Lehman's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Nighthawks are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. Oh, great pad save there. Here's a rip. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Shot gets tipped. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Boss has found the back of the net 3 times tonight for the hat-trick here, James, and you can't overstate how important of a game this is for him. I mean, it is a tough league, and it is difficult to score against these goaltenders. He's having himself a night.
Feeds it over. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Back at the point, they set it up. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Moves it over to Moss. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Takes the feed. Concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Away as the official signals both. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Icebreakers are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
The Icebreakers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Boss looks around. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, what save! The Nighthawks have it in the offense. My goodness, it's a night for the ages on here.
with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Nighthawks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Steps into all of that. Here's the chance to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. And that slides right out to center ice. The Icebreakers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. They've got numbers here. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. To his teammate. Here he is in front. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Oh, what a save in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Boss explores his options behind the net. Scores on the wraparound. That was Jim's Wrap Christmas present style.
It really was. You got to know where the goaltender is, and you don't have to know exactly how much space you have, and he just tucks it in the post.
The Nighthawks continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Drives to the sweet spot, and he opts to wait for more support. Boss explores his options in the corner. Here's a chance. Denies him. Takes a shot. Oh, there's one more.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Here's a chance. Pokes it away in his own end. Intercepted in the offensive end by Lee. Raymond's going to hang on for a whistle.
I've loved his game tonight, especially his hands. So want to look at this highlight pack of him getting to the net. Finally cashes in and able to put one by the goaltender. But look at the in-tight ability of him to shift left to right. Even his change of direction is so quick with that puck on a string. Finally converts for a goal.
Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Scores! Quick as a hit to inside the back of the net.
Wow, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
The Nighthawks are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And he dodges the poke check there. Shakes himself free. Comes up with the stop. Boss plays it now. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Grabs the puck. Quick pass to Lee. The Nighthawks gain possession. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And that's stolen by Lee. And makes the save. And a great save.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter rate.
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
The Icebreakers are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
For point blank, big time stop. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
There's the whistle, icing the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Nighthawks are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
The pressure's on the defense.
Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
The Nighthawks been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. and they lead it here late in this third period. Moves around along the half wall. Fantastic save! Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Puck is dropped. We're back underway, and he shimmies around him with the puck. Sends it out in front. Makes the move in front. What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in. Nick's had multiple assists in this game so far here, James. I mean, pick your poison right now. I mean, if you go to him as a defender, you're going to open up lanes to the ice because he's going to manipulate.
He's got a step. Scores! Right away with authority.
I know that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
And one more face-off coming up here before this one officially wraps. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, not the glorious, heroic performance they were hoping for in their debut here in the EASHL, but, you know, it's going to take some time, but I like some elements out there.
Yeah, there is definitely elements out there, and I'm sure the coaches out upon watching video will be able to show them some different moments within the game that they executed. But it's all about a collective effort. It's hard to build and layer on top of one another in your first game when you're getting to know one another, figure out the chemistry within the lines. It'll come.